You want to get quick results, you got to make quick changes and stick to them. I'm Dom Jackson with Cultivating Media, and this is the 7-Day Scoop Show, my weekly show where I document my career and decisions that I'm making. You're a venture trying to pursue, where I use my venture and my stories to help motivate and teach you. Now this week we had a road trip out to New Orleans, and did a great job with the team. Hit the goal and then some, so it was a great week for everybody. A couple things that I learned on this trip is that I was talking about the matrix that have for different types of stores. So there's 4 types: high volume, high income; high volume, low income; low volume, low income; low volume, high income. And this store was a high volume, high income store. So, we went out there for the time period. And when you're dealing with a store like this one, you just need to make sure you have enough people coming in that as long as people are selling the way they need to be selling at their positions, a lot of keys are coming in very quickly. Best way to make progress in this one is to find the holes in your bucket and fix them as soon as possible. So for instance, with our post-purchase submission process, we had some issues with different receipt numbers and things going on. So we changed our system the next day, and then that got fixed. We had some communication issues on where people were going at what time period or breaks and stuff. So we cleared that up, and the next day was better. So we kept improving each day. And with a lot of volume and a lot of traffic coming in, we really had the chance to make sure we can correct things as fast as possible. So if something messed up, we tried to fix it that day. If we couldn't fix it that day within an hour, the next day we really had to straight up and fixed and progressed. So, one of the things I really just learned with this trip is that high volume stores, regardless of the income level, will always take you being ready to make an adjustment and staying on that decision so that the system stays going in place. So like if a lot of water is flowing through a dam, if you don't put that dam down, if you don't keep that dam with a good foundation, the water's just gonna go all over the place. So you gotta make sure you have the funnels going right. So when you make a decision in there, make it and keep it that way so we can see how everything adjusts. For this one, we had 2 salespeople and 2 techs. I was one of the techs, obviously, and the owner. And that's also like only 2 people are actually doing all the servicing. So it's really have to be communicating between those 2 and really knowing what's up, what's going on, and staying in communication with each other. So that was like a big thing I learned. I had a moment with someone who ended up returning something that I sold them just because I didn't know how to fix the problem again. So now I'm starting to see these moments where it's like, oh, I can save this. What do I do in this scenario? And it's like, okay, usually when it's those kind of moments, it's 2 people trying to figure out what to do next. And as long as you take control and say, hey, we can do this, give them options, it's easier for the person to make the decision. But I also didn't have a good decision because it required another party involved with what needed to be done. And I didn't have a decision fast enough. But now I have a list of moments like, oh, I don't know what to do here, but I can do this next. So sometimes you're gonna have little moments where you don't know what to do. And as long as you write that down, you at least understand it. I had a Honda person a couple of weeks ago who I kind of know what to do now. If you're upfront about as many things as you can in the beginning, this last thing is gonna bite you in the back end. So making sure you over communicate in the beginning with the actual members and the team as well, but definitely the actual members makes it stay a lot smoother for everyone else. But overall, great week. Got to work with people I haven't worked before with, so great results for the team. The framework for how things are coming out is definitely coming together a little bit more. But as always, take it one step at a time and get there day by day.